morning, good afternoon, good evening, traders from across the globe, and welcome to the 1,581st edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar Carboni. Good evening, traders. This 1,581st installment of these educational videos is coming at you on a Wednesday night for trading Thursday, February 23rd, 2017. For you traders that aren't aware of this, guess what? Futures is really risky. This game, the trading of it, really, really risky. If you didn't know that, you should. It absolutely results in substantial financial loss sometimes. If you don't know what you're doing, if you don't know about stops, if you don't know about the risk, you shouldn't be in this game. For you traders that get this and you know where to put your stops and you hang out with me at Live with Oscar in the trading room, come on, let's go see what's going on. Rock and roll for what's on the board. I think you'll like it. Neutral Omni to start the session off for trading Thursday. So Wednesday night into Thursday. Will we get into a trade? I don't think so. If it dips enough, we'd probably buy that dip. Barring that, we're going to sort of sidestep the emini, S&P, and the NASDAQ for a day. There are other markets out there that we're going to play, and if you come to livewithoscar.com and hang out with me in my trading room, you'll see what we are going to trade in lieu of the emini, S&P, and the NASDAQ. Then for stocks, AVGO, Broadcom, still looking good, still in Omni sights. Take a look at the chart. I've got a chart to show you tonight for Broadcom. And once again, hang out with me in the trading room, and I'll try to point you in the right direction for a trade in Broadcom or AVGO for trading on Thursday. Traders, before we get into the charts, remember just a couple of things. One, do not fall in love with the downside. We're calling a neutral to start the day off. If it starts to back off, recognize the MO that you have seen in the last, 8 to 10 trading days. The market gets scary. During the day, during the morning, it dips down. It looks really scary. The longs get nervous. The shorts get happy. And it gravitates back up till the end of the day. That's been the market's MO. If that's what it's been, if it does come off enough, don't get nervous tomorrow like I see people getting every day. Until this market morphs into a different behavior pattern, I say we just continue to buy the dips when they come and let it rally and we'll get out. That's the way we've been handling it. Round of applause for the Omni the last few weeks, huh? Oh my goodness. I don't want to jinx it or anything. It's not always right. But the recommendations, the Omni has been just swinging its bat and knocking them out of the park. Base hit after base hit after base hit. Go Omni. All right, traders. The last thing I wanted to mention to you was Omni Camp. It is May 18th through 23rd. It is the only Omni Camp we have scheduled for the rest of 2017, and only 5 Omniacs are allowed to come out. Oscar's market navigational indicator is the Omni, and that is what you will learn. You will learn how to call your own Omni trades. I will teach that to you personally. If that sounds good, if that sounds exciting to you, if you've been watching me long enough and you'd like to learn this craft for yourselves, come on down to livewithoscar.com, fill out an OmniCamp application. Just click the banner. You'll see it there on the right, and I will be more than happy to give you a call and qualify you for a seat. With no further ado, let's go look at some charts. Okay, traders, NASDAQ daily bar. Look at the beauty. Look at the structure here. Just a great looking chart. Great rally. Very few pullbacks. Little flags are being built along the way. Just fantastic chart. Nothing much you can say about that. The Omni's starting off the session as a neutral, but would likely buy a pullback if we seen one during the session on Thursday. Let's take a look at another chart. Look at the Dow Jones. You've seen this chart in many videos. In fact, when we were about here, I said, I think we have a pattern developing. We had a flag, this one a pennant flag, into a bull channel, into a bull flag, so flag, channel, flag, channel. When we got to the second flag, I started showing you this and said, doesn't it look like a pattern is developing? Well, look at the channel. Look how smartly it stayed inside that channel so far. Looks fantastic. If we get a decent pullback, we certainly would be buyers. So that's your Dow Jones Industrial Average daily bar. And yes, a pattern has developed and hopefully will stay inside of that channel a bit longer. Next chart, and this one's pretty interesting as well. Dow Jones Transportation Average, usually dubbed the leader of U.S. indices. as you can see, we've formed what I like to call an Oscarism known as the F flag. And I would think if we stay inside that F flag, we'll project out of it and rally higher. So nothing wrong with what you see here for now. We did have a bit of a down day in the transportation average on Wednesday, but I would think that it should stay inside this flag. We will take it one day at a time. We're starting off neutral in any event, but we'll see what happens hour by hour on Thursday. And then you've got AVGO, or Broadcom. I brought this to you when we were somewhere down here, traders, and I said, wow, this is starting to look fantastic. And you can see that this is a bit of a channel right here. So we broke out of that channel, and now we're heading into the secondary part of the blue channel. And let me just reverse the colors for you here, or at least reverse the highlights. Let's highlight the bigger channel now, and we'll make these a little thinner. Now, this channel takes over, the nice long blue one. And maybe we'll just get a nice pop to the top of there. So we should be buying a pullback in Broadcom AVGO at our site, livewithoscar.com, at some point during the day on Thursday. Meet me in my live trading room, and I will show you what we're looking at. So, traders, you've seen the charts, and now you've got my technical reasoning behind why I think AVGO or Broadcom looks like a buy, still in on these sites, and why the indices charts are very constructive. Nothing wrong with OMNI taking a side step or a side seat, if you will. We'll sit on the bleachers for the first few hours. Let's see if there's a setup. Otherwise, we will be trading some other products. There are other money trees out there, you know. We don't have to always be in the S&P. So come hang out with me, and I'll point you in the direction of what I hope will be money trees for us on Thursday. All right, traders, so, keep this in mind. We've been in a big, booming bull market like I just showed you on that NASDAQ chart. Big, booming bull market. Booming bull markets sometimes will have a bit of a pullback, but it has been booming for some time. And unless something changes, forget about top callers, forget about people who say, oh, on a certain date this month or this year the top is in. Forget about the people who think the lunar cycles are going to take us out of this rally. We are going to stay strong until something changes. Buy the dips. If you're afraid to do that, hang out at livewithoscar.com, and I will show you why the chart patterns should keep you buying dips. If something changes, we're day traders. The next day we can certainly be selling this market, but for Thursday we expect to either do nothing or buy the dip. All right, traders, livewithoscar.com. I'll see you there. Remember, keep your emotions out of trading. I know that's not easy, but if you can somehow do that and don't touch the keyboards while you're in trades unless you're supposed to be getting out or canceling stops, if you can behave and you know what you're doing, try to keep those emotions at bay. Say this to yourselves every morning, every afternoon, every evening, and you know what that is. Stops are in. Emotions are out. Rock and roll. Thank you, crowd, and I will see you all at livewithoscar.com. Futures trading is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee that you will profit from the information provided.